But when I think of a book for kids, I think of 3 and 4-year-olds and too many big words.
And what?
Big words.
Yeah, but 3 and 4-year-olds are good with big words.
Oh.
Especially all the dinosaur words.
Dinosaur words, they're into it.
They might be able to say Archaeopteryx lithographica really easily.
They might be able to. Yeah, I think they might be able to. Once you say it to them a few times.
Yes, they could make a ditty, a shanty out of it.
And then they'd go to childcare and they'd say the word and the carers would faint. Yeah.
So they knew it was a good word and they'd keep saying it.
Yes, and it would always get responses, you know, so you keep performing with the word. So it'd be the newest word, you know, it'd be the thing for 3 and 4-year-olds.
I love the idea of a camera that can take pictures of the present, future and past.
Yes, that was beautiful.
Mm.
And that opens up like your concept of the present, future and past, like being able to visit it and being able to, I don't know, talk about it, and makes it less ethereal. Yeah.
And you can share it on social media.
The story. Oh yeah, which would be lovely. And the drawings are exquisite, Lisa. That's all you, isn't it? It's so much work. They're beautiful. And I love participatory books, you know. You get to the bit, even if it's just opening something, but to be able to write something down or...
In the book itself.
Yes.
In the book itself, not on a separate piece of paper.
And the book becomes yours.
Yes.
Because you've annotated.
You've put your own things in.
Yes.
Yeah. That's gorgeous. I'd have to, you know, like take longer. I mean, I was reading it to read it for you, but I'd have to sit with it for a little while.
Well, I am going to make some more copies. Would you like a copy?
I love a copy.
Yes.
Yeah, that would
That's
be
2
very, very
copies.
special. What did you say?
Well, you want a book? I want a book. It's 2 copies.
Well, can't you play nicely
we'll
together?
We'll have to share a copy out.
It might be a slow book.
Yeah.
And I'm
You
thinking...
become a monk copying the Bible.
I always wanted to be a nun, actually, and live a slow life
Yes.
in a beautiful environment and make books and do, what's it called? Manuscripts.
Okay.
Illuminated manuscripts.
Yeah.
So this is kind of my
Yes.
You're right. That's kind of like that.
wish come true.
Yes.
I'm planning on making the next set of books half the size because I think that's a bit big. I can do it. A5. Or do you think the big size is good?
The big size makes it sort of special.
Okay.
But also, if the kids are going to do drawings and stuff in it,
Yeah.
I think they would enjoy the bigger space to draw with.
All right. I'll do some of each.
Yeah. It's hard to say. These would be so very small if you halved it.
I wouldn't halve those. I've tested the system. I've tested my idea. These are actually the right size to do that.
Yeah.
And then the text I just work around somehow.
Hmm.
Maybe have some like tracing paper in between with the text on.
Oh, yeah.
And just so separate the text and the pictures.
Yeah. Books with tracing paper on.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's such a special thing.
Well, thank you for reading.
That was good fun. I didn't even stumble. I think I coughed somewhere. I think there was one
And I
stumble.
love the fact that you come to the end and you just turn the thing over again and it's still
And it went off again. There were a couple of misprints, like you had the word has twice,
Yes.
or something like that.
Yes, I've
And-
fixed that.
And there was one other one, which could be in there to trick the kiddies.
Keep them on their toes.
Yeah, keep them on their toes. That's right. Got to be on your toes if you want to be a ballerina. Which Lisa was a ballerina.
And you.
Yeah.
And you.
No, well, I never got to be the ballerina. I wanted to be the ballerina.
Did you really?
Well, in a way, you know, everybody looking at you, and when you were the ballerina, you could express yourself. Whereas if you were just a swan, you had to do what the other swans were doing.
Yeah.
But if you were the Princess Aurora or whoever it was, I'm sure you could have chucked in a few little funny smiles or something.
They wouldn't have let you, Lyndon.
Oh, you know, I upstaged Cinderella when I was Cinderella's pussycat.
What did you do?
Well, mostly I had to sort of sit curled up at Cinderella's feet. This is in the Princess Theatre, you know, with the 3 levels of audience and everything. And, I mean, I had a little bit of dancing, but mostly it was like looking up at Cinderella at opportune moments, and, you know, I think she patted me a couple of times, and, you know, I had about 10 bars of a little funny stepping pattern, you know, and that was it. So, you know, I think I probably went at the audience and a few things like that. So, and I think that's where I learnt what performing was about, because that and being Rabbit Long-Ears, I was Rabbit Long-Ears for Red Riding Hood, and I was the cat for Cinderella, and both of them were taking people through the woods or whatever, and you just had to, like, it was all in like how you walked and how you looked at the audience, and, you know, and timing and stuff. It wasn't really to do with the steps, because I was very disappointed with the steps, like it was crap. And I usually had to be on stage the whole time, and yeah, so I just used to do things like that.
Goof around.
Yeah, especially when they were doing their solo, like and the director of our little Melbourne ballet company that I was in, I think she didn't know what to do, because the audience was obviously, like, they'd laugh at me and they were quite engaged, which wouldn't have happened if I wasn't doing it. So, yeah, so they would have just looked at the beautiful dancing of Cinderella, who was probably a 15-year-old in pointe shoes, you know, with a man from Borovansky Ballet being the prince, or whatever she had. Did she have a prince, Cinderella? Oh, at some point, didn't she?
Cinderella, yeah.
Yeah.
And how old were you, Lyndon?
14? Yeah, something like that.
Trouble. You were trouble.
Yeah, I was trouble. But the director knew I was good at that. Like, there was nobody else who could play that role. So it's just that, yeah, I wanted to be able to show my dancing skills, and it didn't do that. So I developed other skills and made it into fun. It was good fun. She's got that on camera.
Yes, I have. For all to see.